Hey everybody, Ugly Mug with you once again for another video. It's been about a month since I did my last video, which was doing the LEDs in the engine compartment. But this time, I'm going to come at you a little differently. I somehow, I guess I could say, I unintentionally put my Corvette on the diet. What do I mean by that? My car has lost some weight. And what do I mean by that? Well, if you watch my videos, you would have noticed that about 6 months ago, I changed out the exhaust from the sport, I guess you could call it the performance exhaust that came with the Z51 package in my C8. And then 3 months later, I replaced the wheels and tires. So with those mods, I feel I'm safe in assuming that my car has lost some weight. So that's what I mean by putting my car on a diet. It kind of happened unintentionally, but it happened nonetheless. So this video is going to give you a demonstration in determining how much weight was actually lost. And again, I'm only assuming the weight was lost and not gained, despite the tires and wheels being bigger than the stock tires and wheels. But the exhaust system, there was a significant weight difference that I think would make up for any potential weight gain as a result of the wheels and tires. And again, that's another assumption. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the garage and I'm going to take the stock wheels and tires that are still mounted, and I'm going to weigh the front and the rear tires, and I'm going to do the same thing with the new wheels and tires that are on the car. So I'm going to go ahead and jack the car up. I'm going to remove them. I'm going to put them on a scale, and we're going to do a quick calculation in determining how much weight was lost. Now for the exhaust system, I do have the old exhaust system on a shelf, and it sits about 7 feet in the air. It weighs about 90 pounds or somewhere in that area. I'm not really sure. I think it's in the 80s or 90s. And I'm not going to take it down. I'm just going to go ahead and get the figures from the specs to see what that exhaust system weighs. And I do have information on the new exhaust system that I replaced it with. And I'll just do a straight out calculation. And then overall, I'll calculate everything to see how much total weight was lost. So with that being said, first, if you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe. And if you like my video, when you're through watching it, hit the like button. And definitely leave a comment if you feel that this is a good video. Even if it was a bad video, leave a comment, but at least tell me why. And also hit the bell to be notified of upcoming videos. So now with that, as I so eloquently put it most of the time, let's make our way to the garage. Alright, so we've made our way to the garage so that we can go ahead and weigh the wheels. I'm going to start by taking the front wheel off of the shelf, the old stock wheel and tire, of course. I'm going to take it down, I'm going to weigh it on a scale, and I'll take you for that ride with me, and then I'll do the same thing with the rear wheel. I'll take it and bring it down, I'll weigh it, and then we can see how much they weigh. I'll follow that by taking the car and bringing it in, and I'll raise it on a quick jack, and on one side, I'll remove the wheels and tires, and I'll do the same process. I'll weigh the front, I'll weigh the rear, and we'll go ahead and get those weights. And then from that, we'll go ahead and calculate the weight savings from the stock wheels and tires to the new ones. And also, I might want to mention, please excuse the perspiration here. It is going to be upwards of 100 degrees today here in Florida, and it's actually about 9 in the morning here, and it's already steaming hot. I actually had to close the garage to keep some of that hot air from getting in, thus making it a little bit more comfortable for me to do this. So if you can handle the sweat and the perspiration, I can take it too. So let's go ahead and get started. Now I'll start off with this one here. This is the front wheel, and I'll take it from the lower shelf since it'll be a little easier to handle versus coming from this top one here. It's going to be an area of 50 pounds, so it's something that even a little weakling like me can handle. So I have the wheel by the scale here. Let's go ahead and take the weight. Okay, 53.2 pounds for the front wheel, the stock wheel. So let's go ahead and do the rear. And like I mentioned before, it's sitting on a top shelf. I'm not going to take you through the agony of having me pull that down and then put it back up. So let's just move on to the weighing of the wheel itself. Okay, so here's the rear wheel by the scale. And just so you know, that's actually a 305 width tire. And the one in the front was actually a 245. So let's go ahead and get it weighed. 67.4 pounds. So I'll first start by taking my breaker bar and loosening my lug nuts before I raise it up. And then the rear. Okay, got it jacked up. Take off the front wheel. So now we have both wheels with the scale. I'm going to go ahead and weigh them, starting with the first one, the front wheel. $51.4 pounds. $63.2 pounds. And then of course I've got to go ahead and torque down my wheels, but I won't burden you with that. I'll just go ahead and do it. But for those of you that don't know, the Corvette wheels torque down to 140 foot-pounds. Okay, so what you see here now is the exhaust system. This is the stock exhaust that came with a CA Corvette, and it's known as the performance exhaust. This is the one that comes with the Z51 package in a CA Corvette. And as you can see, it comes in at a hefty 77 pounds. Now that was replaced with this system here. This is the Paragon Performance track exhaust, and as you can see, it comes in at 32 pounds. Now notice that it doesn't have any mufflers, nor does it have the valves, and that contributes as well to the weight savings of 45 pounds. Now we're going to combine those numbers with the weight that was saved as a result of the wheels change out, and this is what you get. So as you can see, we see a breakdown of the stock wheels and exhaust up top, and that gives you a total weight of 318.2 pounds, followed by the weight of the aftermarket wheels and exhaust, 261.2 pounds, for a difference of a net loss of 57 pounds. So there we are, 57 pounds. I personally had no idea how much weight savings I was going to find with doing this, but at least we have that curiosity satisfied. So with that, I hope you liked the video. I hope you found it entertaining and informative as well. And remember, like I said earlier, if you liked my video, hit the like button. And if you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell to be notified of upcoming videos. And definitely leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Did you think it was going to be more of a difference? 57 pounds isn't bad, for a car that weighed in the mid-3000s, maybe 3,600 pounds. 57 pounds really isn't a lot, so the car isn't going to notice it. It's not going to have an impact on the mileage or anything like that, so, but at least we know now. So with that, this is Ugly Mug signing out, and I look forward to seeing you next time.